How's it going? It's time for screwed up schedules even more. I meant to stream this a little while ago, and then Coliseum happened, so I ended up postponing this so I could watch it, and seemed like streaming during that time was going to be a bad idea anyway. But we're finally back for a whole one time for a while because, oh god. Um, freaking. So Monday, I have an appointment, so I cannot guarantee
Yeah.
that I'll be able to stream that day. Uh, Friday, I'm not going to stream because, well, I'm not going to stream this anyway. I'll still be streaming, but that day's, I believe, is when the next leg for the Chrono Trigger race is going to be. So I gotta play that instead of this. Then the Monday after, I have to stream Joe and Mac. Because that's gonna be the last stream before I leave, so I gotta submit a time for the race. And then I can't stream again on Friday and possibly Monday as well, because I'm gonna be gone for MomoCon. But basically what I'm saying is it's a huge dumpster fire.
Your point being?
Anyway, where we last left off, January 7...
Wait, was I the only one that didn't know?
Why?
Why?
Junpei was the one in the dark about this one.
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't tell you, huh? I told the rest of them before we ran into you on the stairs. I told them I couldn't remember a damn thing from before I woke up.
7 has amnesia.
What?
Hopefully in this stream we'll get to our first ending. I'm not gonna make any promises on that,
Oh.
but
It sounds
We
like the
will
clock
see.
in the main stairway. 10, 11, 12. Huh, 12.
midnight, huh?
It's midnight. Then we've still got 6 hours left, right?
We don't have any time to screw around. Let's get going. We gotta find the missing parts for the Reds.
Yeah, so that's the major thing that we have going on now. So if you don't remember from last time, we've got the Reds and the Deads, which we need to be able to get through the doors safely. Problem is, the Reds, which we used to get through the doors in the first place, they don't seem to be on. So we gotta find the part that turns them on.
What do you mean find? How on earth do you propose we do that?
I mean, by searching, of course.
We've looked everywhere in this room. That only leaves one place to look.
One?
Well, not just one.
Hmm?
I love when there's voice acting and the voice, like, what's being said does not match the text on screen.
Wait. Don't tell me you mean we need to search all of the other rooms.
Don't freak out. We've already searched 4 of them.
4 rooms?
We just have to split up the rest between the 8 of us. If each of us can do 6 rooms apiece, we'll have the other 48 rooms cleared in no time.
There it is again! What the heck? Also, speaking of, one sec.
There are
Sorry
48
about that.
other rooms?
Just maybe?
Oh my god. This voice acting not matching up with the dang text on screen. Really bothering me.
Alright, so everyone knows which area they're searching?
Yeah.
Yes!
We'll all meet up when the clock goes off again. How about in that room with all the beds?
Yeah. Sounds straightforward enough.
I'll shout if I find any of the components we need.
I hope we can find them within the time limit.
Better, otherwise we're gonna be in some serious trouble.
If we can't, then we'll just have to come up with another plan.
Right. Then let's do this.
Oh, well, there goes the bell.
It's a 1. I better get back to the others.
I guess we didn't have any luck finding him.
Huh?
What's up?
What are they doing over there? What happened, guys?
Jumpy, look!
Huh.
Vacant. Come on, guys. Who was it? I thought we were supposed to yell if we found it.
Well,
What the hell? What is up with you guys?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know.
You don't know?
When I got back, it was already like this. There was no one else here. That means I was the first one back, but the missing parts were already back in the red.
What? Let me see. You're right. It's in there. What about the other two?
Probably the same.
They're the same.
Let me take a look.
Vacant.
It's just as you said. Alright, I just want to be sure here. Nobody has any idea what the hell happened here, right?
Correct.
none.
Huh. Wait a minute. Where's Snake? Does that mean that he found them?
Would've.
I've no idea. There's nothing to suggest it. But nothing to suggest he didn't either.
I don't suppose we'll know until we can ask him in person.
But whatever he did or didn't do, he's pretty damn late. What the hell is he up to?
Maybe he's lost.
Yeah, well, that seems likely. Dude can't see. I don't know how he gets around in the first place.
No! That's impossible!
Guess you'd know better than any of us, Clover.
Yeah, my brother's blind, but he's got really great hearing. He can get around as well as anyone who can see. So he couldn't get lost. That's impossible. I'm gonna go look for him.
Hey, hold on, Clover. Wait! Well, that didn't work. Damn it. What should we do now?
Well, no reason to go through the numbered doors at this point with Clover gone to look for Snake and Snake missing.
Well, the red is working now.
No, we're not leaving two people behind. We should go look for them.
Oh man, this ain't good.
Oh, yes, what an excellent idea. We just wasted a bunch of time looking for some piece of electronic junk. Now let's waste some more by looking for a couple of idiots.
Then remain here if you feel you must, but there's no time. We've only 5 hours left.
Let's split up.
All right, I'll take this direction.
Then I shall look that way.
I'll be over here.
Let's see you all later.
All right, we should go too.
Yes, let's go. But where should we start?
Let's go into our question. Let's go to the casino
How about the
first.
casino on B deck?
Okay, let's go, Jumpy.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Isn't it obvious? I'm looking for Snake.
I'm just not seeing it.
Really? Maybe you need to look harder.
I don't think that's the problem.
Oh, by the way, I've got a proposal for you two. Care to hear it?
I might as well
What
listen.
is it?
Well, I don't like to beat around the bush, so I'll get right to it.
Doesn't mean we gotta go along with whatever it is.
Why don't we team up?
Team up?
Yeah. What? You need me to explain it to you? I'm saying, why don't we go through a numbered door?
Even if we wanted to, that's impossible.
Let's see. 8, 6, and 5. Digital root. God, I actually need to think about digital. I think it's 2. 8, 6, and 5. So that would be. No, digital root's 1.
Why?
Jumpy's bracelet number is 5, mine is 6, and yours is 8. Our digital root would be 1. But there's no number 1 door in the large hospital room. The only doors there are 3, 7, and 8.
Then we add another person.
Huh?
Who?
What, isn't that easy? 7.
Oh, if we add 7,
Yeah, it's 7. That would be... I believe 8 would be the digital route.
5 plus 6 plus 8 plus 7 equals 26.
And then 2 plus 6 is 8.
The digital root of 26, 2 plus 6 equals 8. Wait a minute. What about the other 4? Ace, Snake, Santa, and Clover.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's pretty easy to figure out. Digital root's 1. So they wouldn't be able to go through a numbered door. We'd be leaving them behind.
Well, why don't you add them up?
1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals 10. And 1 plus 0 equals 1. The digital root for those 4 would be 1.
That's right.
And you know the number 1 door isn't in the big hospital room, right?
Of course I know that.
No! Are you saying you'd leave them behind?
Of course not. What kind of woman do you think I am? Once we get off the ship, we could come back and rescue them, couldn't we? Then we wouldn't really be leaving them behind.
That's assuming there is an exit.
Don't try to lie to us. I don't think you do anything of the sort.
Really? Why do you think that?
You remember, don't you? We have less than 5 hours left. Even if we manage to escape,
Wouldn't have enough time to call for help.
there's no way we could come back to rescue them in less than 5 hours.
Well, you never know until you try.
No, you're not thinking this through. Even if we brought 7 with us, we wouldn't be able to get off the ship. The 4 of us couldn't open door 9. It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
And likely, in order to find that door with a 9, we're gonna need something that equals the digital root of 9.
Yeah, that's right. The digital root for the 4 of us would be 8, so we'd have to add Ace to make 9.
But he'd be left behind, so we'd be foobarred.
That's right. Unless we bring Ace too, we'll be stuck.
And if we bring Ace, then we wouldn't be able to go through a numbered door anyway, because then our digital root's 9, and then we can't get through any of the numbered doors here.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate.
Unfortunate. That's all you have to say?
Well, let's try and find another way, okay? A way to get out of here with all 8 of us.
That's impossible. Are you being serious? And you do know that only 5 people, at most, can go through one of the numbered doors, right? The number 9 isn't going to be an exception to that rule. Regardless, at least 3 people will get left behind.
Huh?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Oh, wait just a second. You're skipping over a really big detail. Is that really okay? That means 3 people will die in the end. Are you okay with that? That's just...
Do you think I could have a moment alone? There's some things I need to think about.
That didn't turn out to be a very pleasant conversation.
Yeah. Well, regardless, let's just focus on finding Snake for now, okay?
Yes, you're right. We can think about those other things later.
Yeah. Alright, where should we go next?
Let's head to first class.
Let's go take a look at the first class cabin. It's really close.
Oh, it's Clover. May as well talk to her.
Are you alright? Look, I know you're really worried, but...
Alone. Alone.
Hmm?
I said leave me alone! You're so annoying! Just go away and leave me alone! Just looking at you guys is pissing me off! Go away, okay? Just go somewhere else! Stop bothering me! Why are you still here? Did you hear me? Huh? Fine, forget it. If you aren't gonna leave, then I'll just...
Alright, let's go, June.
Yeah.
We were just having rotten luck with pleasant conversations, aren't we?
We really need to find Snake, for Clover's sake.
Mm-hmm.
So, where do you think we should go next?
Let's return back to
Let's
the
head back
hospital
to the
room.
large hospital room.
It's been a little bit. Let's see if anyone else has had any luck.
Alright, that's probably the best idea.
Hey, wait. That's... Santa?
What do you have to say, Santa?
What are you doing?
What? You can't tell? I'm checking out the red.
Why? Is there something bothering you?
What? It's not bothering you?
Huh?
The guts of this red. Why wouldn't you wonder who the hell put it back in here?
Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm curious too, but...
I think it's less the fact that we're not curious and more the fact that we've got other things to worry about at the moment.
Who do you think did it?
I don't know.
Well, what about you, Junpei? Who do you think fixed this thing for us?
It could still be Snake. It could end up being Lotus this whole time, since she was the first one back. I don't think it could be Zero, considering most of this process is automated. So we've already kind of gone through with the theory of Zero's not even on the boat in the first place. Could also be someone else hidden.
Maybe there's someone else on this ship with us.
You mean someone hiding here?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just an idea.
And you're saying this mystery person fixed the Reds?
Yeah,
Maybe they're a henchman of Zero, who knows?
Why?
that's, I don't know.
Seems unlikely.
Why?
I don't know. Just a feeling. Hard to believe Zero'd bring in a secret 10th player. I mean, the name of the game is the Nonary game, for Christ's sake. You know what Nonary means, right? It means 9.
No, that's not what I meant. I mean more like someone who's been living here for a long time. Or someone who, like, stayed here.
Seriously? That's even more ridiculous. Why do you think Zero would leave them alone?
So, in other words, one of us is the person who fixed the red.
Bingo! We have a winner.
But if that's true, then the person who did it doesn't want the rest of us to know that they fixed it.
Yeah,
But why?
no idea. Maybe if they can clean on that, it means we'd find out something else. Something bad.
Something bad?
Dunno. But whatever it is, it's gotta be worth hiding.
Roll me now.
course, it could have something to do with Snake's disappearance.
You think maybe they did something to Snake?
Yeah. Look, if you trust anybody in this game, you're gonna lose. You've gotta be careful. The person you trust the most could turn out to be the one who stabs you in the back.
And that's that, I guess.
We're gonna have no luck. I think we're done here.
Snake hasn't been anywhere we've searched. And we can't keep looking for him. Wherever he is, it's not here. We need to get moving.
We don't got a choice. Lotus is right. We're not gonna find Snake. There's a problem, though. We've got to figure out who's gonna go through which door.
Yes, I have a proposal. Why don't we decide on one person to sacrifice?
Sacrifice?
Well, perhaps that's a bit of a harsh word, but yes. You've all figured it out by now, haven't you? We can't all make it through those doors.
Yeah, that is an unfortunate truth. With the 7 of us we have here, no matter what combination of 3 and 4 we have go through these doors, we're not going to be able to have everybody go through doors.
If we split into 2 teams of 4 and 3 people respectively, then 3 people will be left behind. If we split into 2 teams of 5 and 2 people respectively, then 2 people will be left behind. But if we split into 2 groups of 3 and leave 1 person out, then only 1 person will be left behind.
It's the truth. The best case scenario for us at this point is to split into 2 groups of 3 and leave 1 person behind, unfortunately.
Then you're saying we gotta decide who's gonna stay behind.
Yes, we do. Given our circumstances, it's logically and morally the best solution. If the other 6 are to survive, then 1 person has to sacrifice themselves.
No, that's too cruel!
What's so cruel about it?
To just sacrifice someone like that?
Then what's your plan? Maybe we should sacrifice 2 people instead of just 1.
That's not what I meant! We shouldn't sacrifice anyone!
Unfortunately, by doing that, we're gonna be stuck here.
I told you, that's impossible. Wake up.
Whoa, whoa, calm down, you two. Look, what Lotus is trying to say is, you should aim to bring the greatest amount of happiness to the greatest amount of people, right?
Exactly. That's how democracy works. And for that reason, I think the only fair way to decide who will be sacrificed is through a vote. What do you think?
No! That's terrible!
I'm not asking you. Shut up. What about you, Santa?
Me? Well, I agree, I guess.
All right, that's 1 vote for. Counting mine, that's 2. 7.
I can't say I agree with you, but we don't exactly have a choice. If we don't do something, we're all gonna die.
Oh, glad to see you get it. If I can get 1 more vote, then it's decided. What about you, Clover? Hey, Clover. Your brother has to be behind one of the numbered doors. We've searched everywhere, but we didn't find him. Doesn't that mean he has to have gone through one of them somehow? Let's go look for him together, okay? If we sacrifice 1 person, then we can go look for him. You agree with me, right?
Okay.
The motion carries. Now, let's start a vote to...
That won't be necessary. I will stay. That should solve our problem, yes?
Ace, what are you saying? No, you can't do that! That won't solve anything!
June, I'm afraid you may have misunderstood me. I said I would stay, but I never said I would sacrifice myself.
Huh?
I trust you, each and every one of you. I believe you'll come back for me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's optimistic, and then there's just nuts. Those doors only go one way. You go in, you don't come out. If we go through them...
You won't be able to return, correct?
Yeah.
True, but that will not be the case once you've escaped from the ship.
What?
Please, I beg you. Once you've escaped, come back and rescue me. Ideally, within the time limit Zero has given us.
No, that's ridiculous. There's no way we could get back in time. We've only got 5 hours left. We don't even know where the hell we are. How on earth are we gonna find someone to come and rescue you?
Then, perhaps you would prefer to stay instead of me? Or perhaps you would be willing to leave June behind? You see, there's no other choice. Then I see we've come to our conclusion. Go on. Don't worry yourselves about me. Go, quickly.
Good. Let's accept his kind offer then.
Good. I think this is the best for me. Perhaps I'll be able to take a nap. It may be my age, but I get tired so easily these days.
Well, what are you waiting for? We're wasting time. Why don't we hurry it up?
You're right. We should get going. That's all we can do right now.
7?
Seriously. Honestly, I was getting kind of sick of listening to you guys talk.
You too, Santa? I have to find my brother. Wait, all of you. Let's just calm down and think about this. There has to be a way to get everyone out. There has to be. Right, Jumpy? Say something.
Yeah, let's think. There's gotta be another way.
Fine. Forget about it. I'll figure it out on my own. Ace! Come on, Ace. Please stand up. You can't give up yet. We just have to sit down together and think about this. We'll figure out a way that we can all get out of here. Ace! What happened? Ace, say something.
I'm all right.
How are you all right?
This.
A syringe? Soparil beta. What does this do? Did you use this?
Yes. It's just anesthetic. I'll be fine.
Anesthetic?
I found it earlier. While we were searching the hospital rooms. I thought it might be useful later. I didn't think I'd be using it on myself.
Why did you do this?
Didn't I tell you? I'd like to take a nap. I really am. Very tired.
Ace.
Is there something you want to say? I'd just like to sleep a little. Could you keep it down?
No, don't, Ace. Don't fall asleep.
You feel warm. So comfortable. I think I'll have a nice dream.
Ace! Ace!
Nighty night, Ace.
Let's get him up on a bed.
Well, we really don't have a choice now. We can't let his sacrifice go to waste. Right?
Like you even mean that.
You say something?
No, nothing.
Yeah, but we're not done choosing yet, are we?
Now we have to decide who goes through which door.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, we haven't decided who's going in what door.
Oh, yes. Yes, that's true.
Enough of this screwing around. Let's decide. You first, Lotus. Which door do you want?
I want door number 8. It's the same number as my bracelet number.
Got it. You're 8. You're next, 7. Which one do you want?
I'll take 7. I can't get along with that old lady.
What? What did you just say?
Who, me? I didn't say nothing.
Oh, you're gonna get it next time.
All right, who's next? Junpei, which door do you want?
So, no matter what, we can't exactly go... Well, we could theoretically go through door 3, but we'd be leaving a lot more people behind. We'll go through... Oh, whoops. It may bring up that menu. Okay.
I think...
Okay, 7 it is.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember... How do I menu? That's the button. Wanted to see what our current progress was. What's likely going to happen is... Whichever way we go... Well... Actually, I guess whichever way we go, we'd only have one escape room. And then it's just going to loop back to here, and then... The decision we make here... Really going to be the major part. But we'll decide that when we get to that.
All right, then. That means June's got to go through 8.
What? Why?
What?
If the 6 of us are gonna keep going without leaving anyone behind, there are only 3 ways we can do it.
have 3, 5, and 8 go through 7, and 4, 6, and 7 go through 8. 4, 5, and 7 go through 7, and 3, 6, and 8 go through 8. Or 3, 6, and 7 go through 7, and 4, 5, and 8 get 8. There are no other combinations. In other words, 3 and 4 and 7 and 8 can never go through the same doors. You get it now?
Oh no. You're saying we aren't gonna see each other again for a long time.
Hey, come on. You're making it sound like we're never gonna see each other again.
We did meet up again after finding, after getting out of the first number door section.
Gotta split up, but only for a while. This is just like when we went into the 4 and 5 doors, remember? We got split up then too, but we all met back up. I'll bet 7 and 8 are just like that.
You mean they're connected somewhere?
Yeah, probably.
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 I'm sure they're gonna connect somewhere.
Why? What makes you think so?
If they don't, then neither team can get through door 9. In other words, the game would end right here. Zero's been on top of his shit so far. I don't think he'd blow it now. I'm damn sure that son of a bitch wants to have his fun as long as possible. He's not gonna end this game until we get through the 9 door.
Everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna see each other again. I promise.
Yes. Promise?
You guys are done, right? Anyway, that's pretty much it. Clover and I will both go into separate groups. I figure I'll take 8 and Clover can take 7. Any problems with that, Clover?
Whatever.
All right, we're ready to go then. Let's move.
Let's roll.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Going with 7 and Clover this time. Alrighty.
It's open.
Let's do this!
Hurry!
Well, that's the red phase down. Now the dead.
June.
Jumpy.
What the hell are you doing, Junpei?
Well, see ya.
Only 81 seconds left! No time to waste, guys! Let's get moving!
Look! The door on the left! I can see the dead!
Oh, okay.
It stopped. It stopped. This is the second time we've gone through one of these numbered doors, but whew, you never really get used to it.
Kinda hard to
I
get
thought
used
a
to
guy
flirting
your
with
size
death.
would have bigger balls than that.
What? What the hell did you just say? Say it again! I dare you!
You have no...
You little... You wanna die?
Alright, you two.
I'd like to see you try.
You fucking brat! Alright, let's go!
Hey, calm down, guys. This isn't the time for this. It's not gonna do us any good. Wait here for a minute, alright? I'm gonna go see if there are any other doors. We just came through this door. And of course it's shut tight.
What else is new?
There's a short hallway on the left here. And an iron wall. I doubt I can get through it.
This door's the only option we've got, right?
Yeah, looks like it.
Hey, something's written on the door. On that iron plate.
It says operating room. If this thing's telling the truth, there could be body parts inside here.
Well, this is probably not going to be pleasant.
Well, there's no point to standing around. Might as well go in and see what's waiting for us.
Really what we've been through. Some more body parts is just another
What's
day
wrong?
in the office.
No, it's nothing. Let's just go. Huh?
What the hell is this?
Why don't we take a look?
Hey, Clover.
What?
Clover! Hey, what's wrong?
What the hell is this?
Is this a corpse?
We should probably take a closer look.
Yeah.
This is...
What the hell? That's just a huge doll or something.
Just a mannequin.
Doll? You're right. It's only a doll. Man, it really scared me.
Well, I guess it would have been weird if you actually had any balls.
Shut it! Don't you start with me, fatty.
Oh, what's this? You want a piece of me, short stuff?
Alright, you two, settle down.
Yeah, bring it on, you whale!
Hey, guys, not again, okay? Seriously, knock it off. Jeez. Anyway, looks like he's got something the two of you could stand to have a little more of. I'm talking about a heart.
Huh? Oh, this? You mean on his chest?
Yeah.
Why would there be a heart in a doll?
I don't think it's a doll.
You think maybe it's like a medical mannequin or something?
Or maybe it's got more personal uses?
Oh, shut it, Seven.
Anyway, how about we take a look around this place? Let's go.
Okay.
Sure thing.
You got it, Chief. Well, we know the drill by this point. Seek a way out. First escape room of the day. Let's see what we can do. Anything here that we can grab? Grab the scissors? Yeah, we can. Forceps, in fact. I think that's the only thing. Can we check whatever this is? Oh, lovely. Oh, if we are, that's what's gonna be on the agenda. There's a fake chest there, so that seems what you call likely. Nothing. Is there anything on the shelves? Medicine, medicine, more medicine. Alright. Okay, this is what you can use the forceps for. Yep, fake organ. Looks like this... Hey. Looks like that knife stands out. Or I guess scalpel, technically. Yeah, this thing. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that we don't have to worry about medicine. So we got... the locked room. Alright. Next up, what do we have here? Locked again. Is this the way we came in from? Yeah, it is. Okay, well... Oh, is there anything else? Oh, no. The game's telling me, no, there's something else here. Alrighty. Let's return back to this since we've got some more parts now. Can we turn the chest? No, I guess we gotta gather all of them, and all we've got is the fake organ and the fake chest. We already confirmed that's pointless. I feel like there's something here. Actually, can we check the... No, we can't check the door. That one's empty. Yeah, we're taking that approach probably is going to get us nowhere. Actually, I wonder. Oops. No. Organ key. Alright, well, we know a few places where with doors. Can we use this to get into them? Yep, we can get into the prep room now. I think that's what the sign said. New material has been added to the files. Hey, file screen. Medical record. There's records for the two mannequin. Male mannequin named John and a female named Lucy. Record shows each mannequin's total weight and the weight of their individual parts. Ready? You found a beaker. Good for you, Clover. Please locked. Yep. Like something we'll need to return to a bit later. Where's that key? Is that... With any luck... That key... Nope. That key might go to... Actually, wait, that's the door that we just checked. This one. Yep. Opens that up as well, so we can see what's in here. Blue liquid. Red liquid. Iron equals 1. Salt equals 2. Water equals 3. Carbon dioxide is a mystery. Ammonia is a mystery. Ethanol is a mystery. H3. That's ammonia. Label says H2O. I think a lot of people by this point know what the chemical symbol for water is. Chemical bond, or whatever the technical thing is. Fe. Iron. NaCl. Salt. What did you find? C2H5OH. Is that... Yeah, I wouldn't drink that if I were you either, 7. And this... CO2, carbon dioxide. Now let's check that... Hey! Oh, I probably need to check the box, yeah. Iron equals 2, salt equals 2, water equals 3. Carbon dioxide, ammonia, and ethanol are missing. Have you figured out the connection by this point? Well, I'll need to do a quick count for a few of these, but... Carbon dioxide, ammonia, and ethanol. Yes, I know. So NH3 is for ammonia. Carbon dioxide, I know, is CO2. So, let's take, for example, the water, which had 3 next to it. We have H2O. We have 1 hydrogen, 2 oxygen. Add those up and you get 3. That seems to be a connection we're working off. NH3, so that would be 1 nitrogen, 3 hydrogen. That adds up to 4. So ammonia is a 4. Carbon dioxide, CO2, that's a 3. And then ethanol C2H5OH. That would be a 9. So carbon dioxide. So we got 3, 4, and 9. Assuming it's carbon dioxide, ammonia, ethanol. 3, 4, 9. Boom. Fake heart. Fake right arm. Alright, now we're getting a lot of parts. Is that all that we need to do here? That would be the only possible thing that would be in here. I think we're good to leave.
You think we should go back?
Yeah, I think that's probably best.
What's up,
Hey,
Seven?
Seven, what's up?
Oh, well,
Is that a medicine bottle?
I got curious about it. Here.
Ethylene diamine tartrate?
Yeah, that's right. CDT.
What kind of medicine is that?
It's not medicine. I think it's an industrial strength detergent.
Why would they have something like that here?
Well, probably to clean stuff up.
Clean what up?
Fuck if I know. Still, it looks like it's cleaned my brain up.
What, you remember something?
Yeah. Well, I remember a story about EDT. Happened about 50 years ago. There was this factory somewhere in America making big old EDT crystals. They were making it to sell as an industrial strength cleaner, like I told you before. But a year after the factory started up, something strange started happening with the crystals they were building. Water molecules started attaching themselves to the EDT crystals. This made them into a sort of mutation of the original crystals, called a hydrate. Once the crystals turn into a hydrate, though, it's useless as a cleaner. The factory had to just dump the crystals. As a hydrate, they were useless. But it didn't end there. After that day, the same thing started happening in EDT factories everywhere, even ones nowhere near that first American factory. They'd been making crystals the same way, with the same materials and the same equipment and environment. But now, all of a sudden, every single crystal they formed turned into a hydrate. In fact, ever since that day, no factory anywhere has been able to make a pure EDT crystal. Even in EDT research done years before, they'd never gotten a hydrate. But after it happened at the first factory, it just spread. It was like, man, how do you say it?
Like the molecules were communicating with one another, transmitting information in a way humans couldn't perceive. This phenomena spread throughout the world, right?
Yeah, that's it exactly. But how did you know?
I heard another story, kind of like that one.
When?
In the freezer?
What? The freezer?
It's a long story.
Yeah, June told me.
Ice that doesn't melt at room temperature, huh?
That sounds familiar?
Yeah, hold up. I feel like I can remember something. It's right there.
Do you?
You know about Ice
Do you
9?
know about Ice 9?
Ice 9? Ice 9. Ice 9. Ice. That's it. I remember now. That woman, she's on this boat.
That woman?
Alice!
Who's Alice?
Come on. The woman who won't melt at room temperature.
Huh?
You know how the Titanic sank on April 15th, 1912, right?
Yeah, more than 1,500 people died. Worst maritime accident in history. What about it?
Did you hear about the boat that was sent to collect the dead bodies?
I think that was the RMS Carpathia, right? It was a cruise liner, just like the Titanic.
No, that was the ship that picked up the survivors. The ship that collected the dead bodies was the CS McKay Bennett. The McKay Bennett showed up on April 17th, 2 days after the accident. It set out from Halifax, a port in Canada, and recovered 306 bodies. The Atlantic that far north was really cold. It would have to be for there to be icebergs and stuff. Anyway, the bodies they pulled out of the water were frozen solid.
This isn't a very nice story. So, what happened next?
Well, they say the McKay Bennett recovered something more than just dead bodies. There were various bits of stuff floating around in the water. Things the drowned had carried with them, or stuff that dislodged as the ship sank. One of the things they found was a coffin.
A coffin?
Yeah, a wooden one. The craftsman who made it must have been pretty skilled. It wasn't just a wooden coffin. It was all wood, no nails, no reinforcements, no gaps in the wood anywhere. The thing was airtight. The crew got pretty curious about what might be inside it and opened it up. They had to get a wedge and hammer it open, it was so unmade. Inside, they found a woman. Or, I guess you should say, they found the dead body of a woman. Her hair was thick and black, and her skin rich brown with no blemishes or signs of decomposition. They say that she looked gorgeous, like a goddess. She was obviously dead, but everyone who looked at her said she just looked like she was sleeping. Her skin was so lifelike, she looked like she might wake up any minute. She didn't, though. Like the rest of the bodies they found, she was frozen solid. Eventually, the McKay-Bennett finished searching and returned to Halifax. The 306 bodies were unloaded and taken ashore. However, it was warm enough that they began to thaw. They say that the stink was horrible. But there was one body that didn't thaw. And that was...
The girl in the coffin.
That's right. Everybody thought for sure that she'd melt and start to rot like the rest of them eventually. But weeks passed and nothing happened. And a month passed, and another. And it was summer, and she was still frozen solid. After a while, people started to say she was some sort of miracle. Rumors about her started to spread. People came to visit Halifax from all over. After a while, people started to call her All Ice. Alice. Of course, those rumors didn't last long.
Why?
Well, she up and disappeared. One day Alice was there, the next day she wasn't. They say someone snuck into where they were keeping her and stole the body. With the body gone, the rumors followed pretty quickly. After a while, no one remembered her. You might be able to find something about her if you could find a newspaper from back then, but that's about it.
Wait, you just said that she was on this boat.
Yeah, I did. Alice has got to be somewhere on this ship.
Now why the hell would you say something like that?
Because I know.
And just what is it you know?
What happened to Alice after she was stolen?
All right, tell me. What happened to Alice?
Well, around that time, the word was that there was a special black market in New York. All millionaires from all over the world. I've heard that Alice went up for auction there. The person who won the auction was Lord Dashiell Gordain. You've heard that name before, right?
Lord Gordain. Oh, isn't he the guy who bought the Gigantic? The Titanic sister ship?
Yeah, that's him. Although I guess he hadn't done that yet.
What do you mean?
Gordain bought Alice in 1912. And 4 years later, in 1916, he bought the Gigantic. And he hid Alice somewhere on the Gigantic. But nobody knows where. He died in 1931. And apparently he died without ever telling anyone where Alice was hidden. However,
what?
Well, he did have one close friend who asked him, "Where is Alice?" And he said, "Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the Forest of Knowledge beneath the navel of the Gigantic."
What the hell is that? Is it some kind of riddle?
Your guess is as good as mine. So that's it. Whatever you think, I believe it. She's hidden somewhere on the Gigantic. In other words, she's hidden somewhere on this ship.
Hey! What are you two doing over there? Stop wasting time and get over here!
Sorry.
Okay, we're coming.
Jeez!
Yeah, so anyway, that's the story. It might be useful someday. Don't forget it.
Alice. Huh.
That mummy wasn't just a normal mummy. They say that she was frozen. The story says that from the time of its discovery all the way through to when it got put on the Titanic, even though it was carried through the desert, her body never melted.
Then was that Egyptian priestess Alice? Did the water in her body become Ice Nine? No, that's nuts. There's no way somebody like that could exist.
You never know. We've definitely heard some... We've definitely heard some strange stories. Alright. Well, next up, let's return to this room, because... got a red liquid and a blue liquid. Now we can do something with this. Start with the red liquid. Turned red. And if we open this... Hey, look! It opens. Big right leg. Now let's get that blue liquid in there. Do the same thing. Like before. Now there's a fake left leg. And lastly, you only have a blue liquid and a red liquid. But what happens if we combine blue with red? I'd like to know how you separate the two liquids again after combine. Oh, you don't. Okay. It's just purple and liquid now. Now we got, what I assume by this point is most of the fake parts. Boom. Now what? We'll display 2 medical mannequins, and we can switch the body parts out. So, can I bring up the notes? I don't think I can. File. Medical record. We can see the individual, words. Words are difficult. We can see how many, or the weight of each body part. And we can see how much each one's supposed to weigh. Do the math. Ta-da! It's a key. The Jupiter key, specifically. Well, we got the key. I believe the room that we're looking for to get out of here. This room.
Hey, hold on.
Oh, what's up?
Where's Clover?
Huh? Oh, god damn it. Where the hell did she go? Okay, just hold on a minute. I'll go get her.
Sure thing.
Hey, Clover, what's wrong? Come on, let's get out of here. What are you doing? Did you want to come back here and say goodbye to John? Hey, Clover, can you hear me?
My brother might be dead.
Huh?
That's why we couldn't find him. If he's dead, I'm going to be next.
What are you talking about? What's wrong with you?
Here, you want this 4-leaf clover?
Oh, yeah.
Don't ask how I got it.
It's in my pocket somewhere. Here it is. A 4-leaf clover. Hey, did you know? Each leaf means something. Hope, faith, love, and luck. That's what a four-leaf clover stands for. Take it. Use it as a good luck charm. Listen to me, Clover. No matter what happens, you can never lose hope. You have to remember what's most important, and that's to have faith and to have love. If you can remember all of those, that'll bring you good luck. Snake, I mean, your brother, he's not dead. He's alive, somewhere. I'm sure of it. You've just gotta believe in that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now come on. Seven's waiting for us at the exit.
Wait, before we go, there's one thing I want to ask you.
What's that?
What do you think when you hear the word experiment?
What?
Oh. I guess it was just a coincidence then. I mean, that you knew about the four-leaf clover.
Look, I'm sorry. I don't want to be a jerk, but you are making less than no sense right now.
Oh, no. It's nothing. Just forget about it.
Oh, don't give me that. You really think I could just drop this? What is this experiment you were talking about?
You promise you won't tell anyone?
Cross my heart.
Really?
Really?
I can trust you, right?
Of course you can.
Okay then, I'll tell you. I'll tell you what happened on this ship 9 years ago.
Wait. On this ship?
Yeah, this ship. It was an experiment to test some sort of psychic thing. Communicating through these fields that you can't see.
Fields that you can't see?
Where have we heard this before?
Like, think about this. This is John, right? But is he really John?
Huh?
Isn't this like Locke's socks? Or the ship of Theseus? You don't know? You haven't heard of those paradoxes?
No?
Really? Okay, well pay attention then. This is how Locke's socks works. Let's say I've got a pair of socks. They're my favorite socks. One of them gets a hole in it. What would you do if that was your sock, Junpei?
I'd patch it up.
Well, I guess I'd patch it up.
It'd still work fine. Just gotta do a little bit of patchwork.
Get some cloth and close up the hole.
But what if another hole opens?
I'd add another patch, I suppose.
What if another hole opened after that?
Another patch, I guess?
Well, let's say you just keep adding new patches. Until eventually, the original cloth of the sock is totally gone. Once you get to that point, can you really say they're the same socks you started with?
Well, that's tough. So, that's the Locke socks thing?
Yeah, the ship of Theseus is a lot like it. The ship of Theseus. If you keep fixing the damaged parts of a ship, eventually it ends up with none of the parts it started with. Can you really say that ship is the same one you started with? And what if you took all the old parts from the first ship and built another one somewhere else? Then which ship is the real ship of Theseus? The one you repaired, or the one you built with all the original parts? Hey, do you think it's the same?
What's the same?
These guys. Is this John, or is it Lucy now?
John's head and heart are both his. But apart from those, and a single arm, the rest of his body was once Lucy's.
We're just like these mannequins. Think about it. The cells in our body change every day. Old ones die, and new ones are born. Maybe part of my arm is made of stuff from a fish I ate once. Or maybe part of your right side is made from a cow you ate. If you take it a little further, those cows and fishes are made from something else too, right? That's how we're all connected. Through fields that can't be seen with the naked eye.
Hey, what the hell is taking you two so long? How long are you gonna make me wait? We don't have time to screw around. Oh? What were you two doing? Was this some sort of secret meeting?
No, it wasn't. We were just
Just...
playing with the mannequins.
Good cover up, Clover.
Let's go, Junpei.
playing with mannequins, huh? Didn't know you were into that kind of thing, Junpei.
Learn something new every day, Seven.
You're a dick. All right, I'm gonna open it now. Is that cool?
You don't need to keep asking, just do it, all right?
Fine then.
Open sesame.
All right, let's get going.
Hey, man, what's up with you? You're so serious, you know? Can't you sound more happy, you know, get a little excited?
Not really.
My brother might be dead. I'm going to be next.
Like hell I can. Not after hearing something like that.
Found it.
There too, huh? Every door in this place is locked up tight.
How about that one?
May as well give it a try.
Jumpy!
Huh?
Sounds like we found the way.
June?
Aye.
And Santa? And Lotus too?
Guess we all met up
Oh.
again.
What the hell is this?
That didn't take long.
What are you doing here?
What? But we didn't...
Hey guys, could you come take a look at this? Look on the wall here.
A map of the ship's interior?
It says C deck.
So it's the map for this floor then?
Door 7. And... Door 8. Yep, they both eventually end up at this hallway.
Yeah, isn't that what I said? We aren't going to be split up permanently till we find door 9. We might get separated for a little while, but we'll see each other again. Otherwise, we won't be able to open door 9. And that's how the nonary game works.
I see. Wait a sec. Hey, could this lead to...
Oh.
You've got to be kidding me.
We may as well go.
Yeah.
Oh, almost forgot. We should keep this.
Ready? I'm gonna open it.
That map with us, it might be very handy to us.
I knew it. We're back.
We went in a giant circle, didn't we?
In the
Yep.
hospital room.
Fantastic.
I see. I believe I understand what you're saying. The 6 of you split into 2 teams and went through doors 7 and 8.
Welcome back, Ace.
You solved the puzzles in the operating room and the laboratory, and then met one another in the hallway after opening your respective locked doors. At any rate, I feel a bit silly for my little show of altruism. I know I said I was sure you'd come back for me.
You just didn't think it would be this soon.
I didn't think it would happen so soon, though.
Well, we saw each other again and we ain't dead, so I say that's good enough. Anyway, I say we get out of this creepy old place. We found the key we need.
The key?
Ain't that what I just said? I'm talking about the Jupiter key. We found it in the operating room. Right, Junpei?
Yeah.
Oh, the solar system keys. Actually, we found one in the laboratory too. Here, the Earth key.
I'm pretty sure we've seen the Earth door before. I remember that. I forget if we've seen the Jupiter door before. Might have.
I might lose it. It's probably better if you hold on to it. That way it won't be my fault if it gets lost.
Yeah. On it.
Now we have 3 keys that we haven't used yet.
Yeah. The Jupiter key that we found in the operating room. The Saturn key card we found in the kitchen. And the Earth key Lotus just gave me.
The Jupiter key is supposed to be for the door at the end of that long straight hallway, right?
Okay, so we did
Yeah.
see the Jupiter door. I just forgot about it.
If
Typical.
the map's right, then it connects to the central staircase. Then, next to the stairs,
Wait! What about door 3?
Look, you saw the map, right? It's the same as 7 and 8. Just lead us back to the big hospital room. There's no point to seeing what's on the other side of that door.
No, there is still some reason.
There is a point. At least there is for me.
Yeah, you're right, I'm sorry. Snake might be on the other side of door 3.
Very well. I'll be coming with you then. I've had a nice long rest. I think it's time I was up and about again. So 7, you'll help me, won't you?
Huh? Me? Damn. Well, I guess that's how it's gotta be. So I'm going with you, huh?
Yes, you are.
All right, let's get moving. Okay, we're heading out.
Be careful.
Whoa. Didn't think I'd be hearing that from you, Lotus.
Don't let it go to your head. I'd be in trouble if the 3 of you bought it. The rest of us can't open the 9 door.
Ah, the truth comes out.
Catch you 3 later.
Okay, we're off.
All right, we should get moving too.
We might as well get something done on our end. We've got keys.
Get moving.
Where are we going?
Well, it would be a waste of time to just sit around, wouldn't it? Let me explain.
Oh, I get it. We're gonna see if we can get anywhere interesting with the Jupiter key.
Yes. If we're lucky, we might find Snake.
And here's the Jupiter symbol on the keyhole.
All right, Junpei, open it if you please.
Yeah, on it.
Well, here we are back here.
Great, back to the beginning. You sure this is a good idea? What do you mean? Well, we already searched every inch of this room, didn't we? I'm asking you if there's any reason we came back here.
There is always a reason, Santa.
Of course there's a reason. Man, sometimes I can't tell if you're smart or just lucky. Huh? This. The Saturn key card.
And the Earth
And the
key.
Earth key? I'm lost.
Don't you remember, Santa? On C deck, where we are now, there was a big elevator behind the stairs, remember? And next to the elevator, there was a card reader with the Saturn symbol on it. And on A deck, on the door to the left, there was a keyhole with the Earth symbol on it, I think. So the 2 keys that Jumpy has?
Should let us use the elevator and the door on A deck. Huh.
Yes, that's right.
All right, I got it. Let's get started then. What do you say we split into 2 teams? Lotus and I will search the Earth one, so you 2 can search Saturn, all right? Sounds good. Then you guys should take this key. We have no idea what's on the other side of these. So don't go too far. Just search for 10 minutes and come back.
There's a card reader next to the left elevator.
Then let's try out the Saturn key card. Great! It looks like it's working now.
All right, now how do I call the elevator?
Probably buttons.
Oh, it only has the upside down triangle on it.
Can only go down.
I guess there's no up button. Well, we may as well try pushing this one.
It opened! Look, Jumpy!
Sweet! It opened! Let's get going.
Wait!
What?
I'm not really, I just, oh gosh.
Alright, well, this is the real answer, considering, keep in mind, further down it is submerged, so that is a worry, but let's be real, we need the more interesting conversation.
Well, we will be all alone in here.
Jumpy?
Huh? Oh, nothing. It's not important. Come on, let's go.
I said wait a minute.
Why?
Aren't you afraid, Jumpy?
Afraid of what?
Well, I've never, you know.
It's your first time?
I might.
Let your imaginations run
get
wild.
wet
What?
Junpei.
down there. I get soaking wet.
Jun!
Well, I mean, of course you would. That's the way it works.
Junpei!
I mean, I've never heard of anyone getting soaking wet somewhere else.
That's true. You don't mind
Mind what?
getting wet?
Well, I don't know.
I feel like one of my friend groups would be having a field day with this whole conversation.
I think I'd probably, you know, like it.
Gosh, Jumpy, you're so brave.
Really? I mean, I kind of think any guy would do the same thing, you know? What happens, happens, right? I mean, if you get the chance, you've just got to go for it. That's what a man is supposed to do, I guess.
You're so cool, Jumpy. I really admire you.
That doesn't really seem like the sort of thing you ought to admire someone for.
I'm really scared.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, you've never done it before.
Junpei does not understand.
So,
Then again, Jin
I
doesn't
think I'll be
understand
able to
either,
last
so
very long.
it
and then
cancels
it'll
out.
be over.
Over?
Yes. We'll go to heaven.
Heaven?
It feels kind of like you're floating in space, and your mind gets all fuzzy, like when you pass out. At least that's what I've heard from people who have experienced it.
Yes, I've heard that too.
Have you now, Junpei?
Although I don't think the same thing happens to guys.
What?
Huh?
But it would happen to men too, wouldn't it? It would happen to anyone. Once it gets into your body, the same thing happens to everyone.
Well, I mean, usually it doesn't go inside the man. I mean, generally.
Maybe now they'll finally figure out what each other's saying.
Yes, it does. Well, eventually it will. It's not like you really have a choice. Your body will force you to swallow some
God.
of it. Eventually.
What are you trying to do to me?
Nothing. I'm not going to do anything to you. I'm just saying that that's what happens. It's a psychological reaction to what you're experiencing.
Oh, is that so?
I know most men probably have larger lungs, but even then, I don't think you could hold your breath for 20 or even 10 minutes. Eventually, you'd have to breathe, and then the water would get into your lungs.
Do you understand now, Junpei?
Once that happens, your body won't be able to get oxygen anymore, and you'll start to feel that floaty feeling as you pass out. Huh.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right. You wouldn't last very long.
See?
Come to think of it, the lower floor, D-deck, is completely underwater. An elevator heading to a submerged floor. That is pretty scary. Hey, wait a minute. This elevator came up from somewhere under us, right?
Well, yes, I guess it did. It didn't open right away after you pressed the button. There was a motor noise like it was moving, and then it opened.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So, take a look inside. It's not wet at all, is it? The walls and even the floor are totally dry.
Oh, you're right. They are.
Well, let's test it.
Test it.
Yeah, watch this. Now, I'll just put one foot inside the elevator and look over at the buttons. Oh, there's only two. E and C.
Simple enough.
Alright, I'll push E.
I guess C deck and E deck.
I can hear it opening on E deck.
Okay, that's done. Now I'll just press the button again. Yep, not a single drop of water to be seen. See?
What does that mean? How can E deck be safe if the D deck is full of water?
Well, here's what I think. The elevator shaft and E deck must be watertight and separated from wherever the ship's been punctured. Here, let me show you.
I see. So is that why the ship hasn't sunk? The shape of the inside keeps it all from filling with water?
Yeah, I think that's what's going on. So I'm gonna go down and check it out. You stay here, all right?
But...
Come on, just do it, all right?
I'm coming with you!
Huh? Hey, wait!
Not afraid that you'll get wet anymore?
Oh, crap. It closed.
I can't just let you go alone, you know.
Ah, jeez. It looks normal. Oh, knock it off. It's just like I thought. This part hasn't flooded. Come on, just look around. There's no water here.
I think you'd know right away if there was water.
You're right. It's not flooded at all.
See?
But there's a whole lot of water.
Yeah, right on top of us.
What's gonna happen if the ceiling breaks?
Well, we'd probably get really wet up there.
Huh?
At any rate, we should probably go back as soon as we can, once we're done looking around down here. Lotus and Santa might already be back.
Okay, good idea.
Now then... Iron bars. Well, we can't go over there.
Iron bars, typical.
Right.
Then maybe...
Well,
Oh, there's a number
it
door.
looks like there's a long straight hallway down this way.
Something's written on the door at the end. Wait, is that...
Let's check.
Number 6, huh?
I knew it!
This is a numbered door. But we can't do anything with only the two of us.
At least
We better
3.
head back and let everyone know.
Yes.
Wait, what's this? Is this the map for E-Deck?
Oh,
I should take
convenient.
it with me. Huh, so you guys found door 1. So now we've located 2 new doors. The 6th door and the 1 door.
You know, it is interesting that E-Deck wasn't flooded.
Well, we don't really know if all of E-Deck is safe. We only checked the area around the elevator.
Yeah, even so, it's still very interesting.
You said the 6th door was there, right?
Yes.
Then that means Zero planned all this out, even the sinking. That would have meant some pretty serious remodeling of the ship's interior.
It's pretty mind-blowing when you think about it.
Yeah. I wonder how long it took. I can't even imagine how much it must have cost.
It would have been a ton, that's for sure.
Well, that does go along with what Ace was saying. The most reasonable explanation would be that this was done by some organization with access to a whole lot of cash.
Yes, it does make sense.
What organization? That's the case.
Yeah?
I don't think it's a very good idea to stay here.
Yeah, you're right. Ace and his team might be back already.
Well, Junpei and I should be able to open door 1.
Huh? You guys leaving me behind?
Just kidding. All right, let's go.
Welcome back, guys.
Hey, where the hell did you guys go?
We went to look for new areas. Why?
7? What's wrong? What happened?
What the hell kind of question is that? Snake is...
Snake is... dead. He died, just as the 9th man did.
Oh my god. That's not true, is it?
We
Find
should make
him
sure.
then.
Yeah, right. We should.
Wait! Not that way!
What? Why not?
I stuck a screwdriver in there to keep the door from closing all the way. It's not locked, so you can go in that way.
Where is he?
The shower room. Left side of the hallway. I put a broom in there too to keep the door open.
Oh, that's a convenient way to keep doors open.
That means we can get in without going through the numbered door, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
Then let's go. This wasn't open when we passed here before. Well, let's keep going.
Oh, it smells horrible.
Well, this is where someone died, let alone by something like, I don't even know. Probably a bomb if it's the same way the ninth man died.
Ugh, yeah, this is pretty awful. I feel like I'm gonna puke.
Ooh. Where is he? Where's Snake? There. June, you should stay here.
But
Please, just do me a favor, okay? All right? I'm going in.
Good luck, don't die, Junpei.
Just like Ace said. Just like the ninth man. The detonator in his bracelet set off the bomb in his gut.
Oh god. The bone is coming out of his left arm.
That's a good mental image.
It's definitely an open fracture.
Oh, the face. It's horrible.
Yeah, you can't even tell who it is.
But the clothes are...
No mistake about it. It's Snake.
Snake was probably murdered. Chances are he was killed the same way the ninth man was. It's pretty straightforward. Not that hard to figure out how they did it. First, the killers got Snake to authenticate on the red to open door 3. Then they shoved him into it, alone, and waited 9 seconds for the door to shut. Once that door shut, it was all over for Snake. But he didn't give up. He probably knew it wouldn't do him any good, but he probably ran into the shower room looking for the dead. It was a small chance, but it wasn't like he had anything to lose. Unfortunately, it didn't work. The detonator is only deactivated if everybody who authenticated when they went in uses the dead. Snake was the only one who went through the door. And then, 81 seconds after he was shoved in, that happened.
I see. So that's what you meant by killers, huh? You need at least 3 people to open one of the numbered doors, including Snake. It wouldn't open for Snake and a single killer.
Yeah. That means we're looking at multiple perps here.
So, if we're looking at... In that case, if we're looking at 3 people in total that killed Snake, then... if it was through door 3, Snake's 2, that would mean we need to add 10 more to that for 12. Whichever combinations outside Snake at 10 are possible combinations. So there's 3 and 7, so Santa and 7, 4 and 6, which is Clover and June. That seems unlikely. Those are really our only combinations we have.
Well, just in case, I want to make sure. Let's say you're right. When do you think Snake was killed?
When we all split up to look for the parts for the Reds, I think. Right after that was when we noticed he was gone.
Nobody has an alibi for that time.
Then that means none of us have alibis. We were all off searching the rooms we'd been assigned, looking for those parts.
Yeah. That means anybody could be a killer.
wait a minute. What are you talking about? How can you say that so casually? You're implying that one of us is a killer.
Well, not just one of us. If I'm right, then at least two of us are murderers.
That doesn't make it better, though.
Why don't you calm down a bit, Seven? What are you going to gain by being so suspicious? That's what Zero wants, you know?
What Zero wants?
Exactly. This game was set up by Zero, wasn't it? Any game has a winner and loser. Whoever makes it through door 9 is a winner, and those who don't are the losers. Zero is trying to make us fight against one another for that victory.
Then you're saying that Zero is trying to split us up by making us fight each other?
Yes. That is why we can't let ourselves fall prey to suspicion. We have to trust one another and form a strong bond of friendship. Otherwise, we'll end up ensnared by Zero's manipulations.
Then does that mean that the person who killed Snake...
Yes. Almost certainly Zero himself. If there's anyone we should doubt, it should be Zero. He masterminded this game and kidnapped all of us. Doesn't it seem reasonable that he would have killed Snake as well?
Good question. If Zero killed Snake, then Zero is on the ship with us.
I don't think Zero is still on the ship. I mean, as we've already established, the process is automated. So, Zero doesn't have much of a reason to be on the ship.
Something's still strange.
What was that?
Well, I'm just wondering about one thing.
And what's that?
How can you be so sure that Zero's on this ship?
Really, Junpei? I confess I'm a little disappointed. Usually you're rather sharp. Isn't it obvious?
Wait, it is?
This ship.
Huh?
Zero said, "this ship," several times when he addressed us.
I guess that makes sense, but that's also, like, hypothetically speaking, so...
If he weren't here, he wouldn't say this ship, would he? He'd be saying something like, that ship, or the ship.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. If Zero's on the ship, where is he?
I think Zero is one of us.
The possibility is there.
Well, that's possible.
Huh?
Like Clover said, Zero might be one of us.
What are you saying, Jumpy? Didn't you hear what Ace said?
We're only acknowledging the possibility. We're not saying that's fact.
Exactly. I said we shouldn't suspect one another for no reason.
No reason. I've got a great reason.
And what's that?
The bracelets. Why are the bombs in our bodies connected to the bracelets? You're all thinking Zero's hiding somewhere watching us, right? If he's doing that, then he could just detonate the bombs by remote control if someone did something they weren't supposed to. It would be a lot more precise and a lot easier. But if that's the case, then why is the bomb set off by the detonator in the bracelet?
Huh. You got a point.
I'm not done. Try applying the same ideas to the Nonary game. All of the puzzles here run all by themselves. In other words, Zero doesn't have to be controlling them for the game to move forward. Why's that? Why would Zero bother to do something like that?
So let's say you and Clover are right. Zero's one of us. If that's the case, then it'd be really hard for him to keep track of all of us or control anything remotely. That's why all the puzzles run by themselves.
Exactly.
That's what you're getting at, right?
Yeah. Seven, when we were talking earlier, you said any one of us could be Snake's killer, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Alright then. I've got a question for you, Ace. You said something like Zero must be the one who killed Snake, right?
Yes, something like that. I can't think of any other explanation.
So what do we get if we combine those? They fit together pretty well, I think. Something like this. Whoever killed Snake is Zero. Hence, Zero is one of us. Seven and Ace's theories aren't mutually exclusive. They actually complement each other pretty well. At least they do if Zero is one of us.
What were his motives?
His motives?
Yes, isn't that pretty important? Why would Zero want to hide as one of us?
Oh, well, that's because... I don't know.
Well, so much for making a persuasive argument, Junpei.
In other words, you only had circumstantial evidence.
I don't really think that's enough to go on, you know?
Ah.
There goes the bell again. 3 a.m.
It's 3 in the morning.
Means we have 3 hours left, I believe?
That means we have 3 hours left.
Yeah.
Then we need to move now. Seven, Clover, Junpei, I know how you feel, but you do understand that right now it's important we trust one another, don't you?
You're right, but...
We must go. We have very little time left.
Our next destination is... Mercury.
But maybe you and June should check it out first and then report back to us.
All right, let's go, June.
Right. Here it is.
The Mercury card reader.
And we have
We're
the
using
Mercury
the
key
card
card.
7 gave us, right?
Yeah,
I found it when we were checking out the shower room.
I think Seven said something like that. Anyway, let's see what happens. I guess the elevator works now.
Just like the
Jumpy,
other
I know
elevator.
it's only the two of us, but let's do our best.
What's with you all of a sudden?
Well, I'm happy we were put together.
You know it's just for searching E-Deck, right?
Even so, I'm glad I'm with you.
Oh. First, we need to find out if the elevator comes up full of water.
Probably
Just
doesn't
like we
like
did
last
before.
one. But doesn't hurt to check. Nothing.
Oh, here it is.
I knew it. It's not wet at all.
Let's go.
Yes. Look! Nearly all of the buttons are destroyed.
Yeah, only the seat and bottom button can be pushed.
We're on C deck right now, so the only one we can choose is bottom.
Yeah. Well, let's try it out. Oh, so this is the bottom deck. Hey, over there.
Or
This
number
is a
2.
numbered door.
This is the 8th one we found.
And the only one we haven't found yet is the number 9 door.
There were 2 numbered doors on B deck near the central staircase. They were doors 4 and 5. 3 more in the large hospital room. Doors 3, 7, and 8.
And the door we found on E deck, and the door Lotus and Santa found on A deck.
6 and 1.
It was a 6 on the door on E deck, and a 1 on the door on A deck.
That means...
Do you think the next door we find?
Yeah, I think so. The next one's gonna be door 9.
Finally!
Yeah,
You don't look very happy about it, though.
it's not that. I just hope nothing goes wrong.
You're right. We should keep our fingers crossed.
Let's head back.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 7 pieces. Just double checking, but everyone wrote their code name and a door number they want, right?
Yes, just like you told us earlier.
Can't believe we're voting here.
We need to make the whole thing fair, blah-de-blah. This is a complicated plan, you know. Hurry it up, Mr. I have a brilliant idea.
Well, it's a good idea to keep this moving.
Yeah, quiet in the peanut gallery. All right, let's open these up. The first one says... Ace requests door 1.
Yes, I do. Would you like me to explain why?
No time.
No, we don't have time for that. Sorry. Let's keep going. Next is Santa. He wants door 6.
Yeah, that's what I wrote.
Clover wants 1, Lotus wants 2, and 7 also wants 2.
Wait a minute. There is no way I'm going anywhere with the Elephant Man.
No, there'd be no point to the voting if we let people change their choices because of stuff like that.
But,
Just give it up, Lotus. It's not like I want to hang out with some exhibitionist grandma.
I am not an exhibitionist. I'm wearing clothes.
Barely.
So, last I checked, that's not a crime.
Maybe. But what about common decency? Nobody wants to have to look at a chick who looks like a half-naked raisin.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you!
God.
Oh, not good.
Ace, please handle these two chuckleheads.
Let go! Let go of me! I'm killing him!
Junpei, read the rest.
Right. June wants door 6.
Yes, I don't really have a reason. I just felt like it.
So this was everyone's vote. Ace and Clover requested door 1. Seven and Lotus requested door 2. Santa and June requested door 6. Then the door I should choose is...
Okay, the last one is mine. I want to go through...
Which door we pick? Well, let's find out after the break. We're gonna take a small break, and when we come back, we're gonna decide which door to go through. Alrighty, time to get back to video games. Small 5-ish minute break. Let's make our decision of which door we're going to go through. Okay. So door 1, door 2, and door 6. So who would be going with... Assuming we were going in a group of 3. We could be going in a group of 4. For now, let's assume we went in a group of 3. So door 1 would mean... we'd be going with... and Clover and Ace. Would be door 1 for us. Door 2 would mean... what would be a combination for door 2? We need a combination that would add up to 11. So R5, that means we need an additional 6. 1 and 5, but R's already being used. We'd have to go higher, wouldn't we? What if we use 7 and Lotus? Yeah, that would equal... So 7 and Lotus would be who we go with if we pick door 2. And if we pick door 6, then we would need... we'd need 15 in total, so that would be... yeah, and... So I think that would be Santa, 7, and us. I think we're gonna go through door 2.
My choice is door 2.
Hey, wait a minute there. You cheating?
Cheating?
I'm asking if you changed your number after you heard what doors we wanted.
How could I do that? I wrote it down on the paper earlier.
Let me see that.
Sure, here.
I had 3 pieces of paper ready, and I put the one with door 6 on it into the pot. I just needed to make sure I drew last. After I saw everyone else's result, I just chose whatever door I wanted. If the number I'd already put in matched, then I didn't have to switch the paper out.
Well, what does it say?
You got lucky.
Alright. So we know who's going through door 2. That'd be me, Lotus, and Junpei. The only problem's the other 2 teams.
June and I want door 6.
Clover and I choose door 1.
That's not good. We can't open either of those doors with only 2 people.
What if the 4 of you went together? Let's do some quick math here. That's like half this game is doing math in your head. So Santa, June, Clover, and Ace went together. That actually would not work because their digital route would be 5.
Why don't Santa and June go into door 1 with Ace?
Huh?
Well...
Then what will you do, Clover?
I'll be waiting at the stairs. You guys are coming back here, right? That's what 7 was saying, wasn't it?
We aren't going to be split up permanently till we find door 9.
That is true. With the last set of doors, we found ourselves looping back.
We might get separated for a little while, but we'll see each other again. Otherwise, we won't be able to open door 9. That's how the notary game works.
I'm sorry, but I just want to be by myself for a while. You understand, right?
Alright, I'm going through door 1. That alright with you, June?
Yes.
Well, we'll be going then.
Actually, when we get the chance,
Let's move too.
what's the flowchart looking like? So, looks like based on the length, we're gonna have 2 escape rooms to do, and then we'll reach the end of this path. Which, that should be fine.
Yeah.
Right. Let's go.
I won't see June for a while, but this was my choice. I'm just going to have to suck it up. Seven
no,
said we
choice,
all see each
okay.
other again. I'm going to believe that. The other group went to A deck to go through door 1. Clover joined them. Our group is on our way too. We're heading to the bottom deck using the elevators. I wonder what we'll find down there.
We ready?
Yeah, anytime.
I'll go first.
What awaits us beyond this door? Door number 2.
Let's go!
Where the hell is it this time?
I don't see it!
Oh, there it is! It's right there! It stopped.
Yeah, it stopped.
Man, I'll never get used to that.
Let's hope it's the last time we have to do this, aside
I'm
from
not
maybe
sure
the
it's
number 9
something
door.
I want to get used to. We should finish this game before imminent death becomes a normal thing.
Damn right.
All right. This hallway's pretty short, but it's got 5 doors. 3 on the left, and only 1 on the right.
Don't forget the last one at the end of the hall.
But it's got a metal plate over it, so I doubt we're gonna get anywhere that way.
All right, let's get started. I think we'd probably better split up. You two okay with that?
Yes, no problem.
Sure thing.
Then I'll take this first one.
I'll try the one next to it.
Well, I guess I'd better get started too.
Alrighty, let's begin. So if we look at our flowchart here, we can see that because we're going down this path, just for the fact that we're going down this path alone, the ending we're getting is locked in. Down the other two, there's 2 different endings you could get, but that's getting something for later. However, we've got a lot more exploring to do beyond this. Alright, let's get to business, however. The heck is this? Okay. Get the tile out. Alrighty. The water. Okay. Can we do anything with this? No. I guess bolted. I wouldn't say I trust it either. Is there... Oh, well. Sun. A handle, alright. That's nothing. What about this? A screw... Oh, it's a screwdriver shaft. Well, what happens if we combine these? Well, we got a screwdriver now. Yeah, I wonder where I could use that. Oops. Oh, I want to open the drawer. Nothing. Got the desk drawer. Oh, keep that for later. Let's check the other room. This room. Nothing. What happens if we switch these? Well, there you go. Tile. That I would think would be handy for later. Anything about this bed? Oh. A towel. Very good. I see. Watch what you say, Junpei. That one's gonna moon on it. Do anything here? Well, my theory would be the center. Actually, let me unscrew that. Bullseye knob. Alright, so we got some water. We put this in there? No. No, water's flowing. Keep that in mind, player. Can we check this very far end room, or is this locked? We can. Locked. Alrighty. What about this faucet? Do anything here? That's looking like a no. Hey! Oh, check the dang toilet. 14 equals E. Alrighty. 14 equals E. Let's return back to this. Oh, well, this... Check the sink, Junpei. There's another tile.
What the?
You okay,
Hey,
Seven?
What's going on? Are you okay, man? You're sweating like crazy. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just got a little dizzy, that's all.
That's definitely more than just a little dizzy. Are you sure? You don't look so good.
What am I doing here?
Huh? What are you talking about? We opened the number 2 door and walked in here. Don't tell me you forgot.
No, that's not what I mean. It ain't much, but I think some of my memories came back. I think I've been here before.
Huh?
I said I've been in this room before.
You were here? When? Why?
Aoi, Light, Nona.
What the hell was that?
It's right there. I feel like I'm this close to remembering everything, but I just can't. That's right, an experiment. There was some kind of experiment going on this ship.
An experiment? What sort of experiment?
They were trying to control people. Or something like that.
What the hell are you talking about?
Aoi, Light, and Nona. Those were their names. Well, some of them. The kids that were in the experiment. I think there were 4 or 5 more, but I don't remember all their names. Yeah, that's right. That's why I'm here. Experiment. Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Those kidnapped kids. Was I working that case?
Huh?
Wait, under this bed. The home's gone? No, maybe it was a different room. There's gotta be a ton of rooms on this boat that look just like this one.
Hey, what exactly do you remember? Maybe you could stop talking like a crazy person and tell me what's going on here.
Well, it's not like I really remember everything. I've only got bits and pieces, and they're scattered and don't make much sense.
I don't care. Tell me the bits and pieces then.
Okay. From what I can remember, I think I was a cop.
A cop?
Yeah. I was looking for that group of kids that got kidnapped 9 years ago. You remember that, right? It was all over the news.
Yeah, I was still in school. I don't remember all the details, but I do remember some of it. I think it was a bunch of kids right around my age. They all just disappeared. Nobody knew why. It was all over TV and the newspapers every day. So you're saying you were investigating it?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. I guess I found something. There was this medical company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals that had something to do with those kids. After I figured that out, I managed to get some information out of somebody who worked for them. I think it was...
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Yeah, that had to be it. That's why I went to the wharf. In the shadows, I searched the harbor until I found the ship he was talking about. There was a bunch of movement there. Men in black suits, many of them were carrying large bags. Bags. There was something about the way they moved as they were carried. No doubt about it. There were human beings in those bags. I moved before I realized it. I came out of hiding with my gun already in my hand. Don't move. I felt metal touch the back of my head. Drop the gun. I kept digging the cold metal thing into my skull. There was nothing I could do. I did what he said and laid my gun on the ground. Then suddenly, there was a sharp pain in my neck. A needle.
Drug.
A drug? That was my last thought. My face hit cold concrete. I was out like a light after that. I woke up on a hard floor. Damn it. Shit, my head hurts. Where am I? A small, shabby bed, a dirty sink, a toilet with no privacy. I'd seen it countless times as a cop. I'm in a cell, huh? Facing the toilet was a door set into the wall. I was still pretty woozy, but I made my way over to it. I pushed and pulled on it, but... it won't open. Not like I expected much else. It would be dumb enough to put me in a cell and leave it unlocked. Threw myself against the door a few times, but it wouldn't budge. I knew it. I gave up and made my way back to the bed, and sat down. I sat there for a very, very long time. Who knows how long. Then, I heard a faint voice. The voice was far away. I couldn't understand what it was saying. But I could hear one. It was pretty high, probably a little kid. Oh. No, it was several. I hear 5, or 6, maybe more. Where? Where are they coming from? I pressed my ear to the wall and tried to listen through it. No, that's not it. Left. It's coming from under the bed? I hauled on the metal frame and flipped the thing over. And there it was. The bed had hidden an air vent under it. The hole in the wall was covered by a metal grate. I dropped flat on the floor and peered through the grate. I couldn't see shit, but I knew it in my gut. This was where those voices were coming from. Hold on. Why are there kids here? And then what my inside man told me popped into my head.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Am I on that ship? It didn't matter. All I knew was I had to get to those kids. I checked out the metal grate. Could I fit? I stuck my fingers in and grabbed it. And then... How do you like that, you son of a bitch? I finally got the damn thing off. Sweat was dripping down my face, so I wiped it off and crawled inside.
Hey, what happened after that?
I don't remember what happens after that. I think I found some kind of door out of the duct. And I think I found some kids, too. Not good. Why can't I remember what happened next?
Ah, man, what happened to the kids, Seven? Did you save them?
I don't know. I don't know if it was me. I've got this feeling. I think one of the kids died. A girl, I think.
Huh?
Anyway, just please don't ask me anymore, okay? I really don't remember anything else.
It's fine. Don't push yourself.
Going by what he said, the children who had been kidnapped 9 years before, apparently a company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals had been behind it all. They'd taken the children to the same ship we're on now. They'd been brought here for an experiment. Seven said it had something to do with controlling human beings. The 16 children who had been kidnapped were the subjects. Seven had said 3 of their names were Aoi, Light, and Nona. I think that's all I got. Oh, and Seven is, or was at some point, a cop. I can't really use any of this information anyway. I didn't learn anything about the Nonary game or Zero. Why were we brought to the same ship where they'd done those experiments 9 years ago? And just what the heck is this about controlling human beings? That's nuts. Did they really conduct an experiment like that? I don't have time to just stand here thinking. I need to get moving.
There was some information, maybe not necessarily information we were looking for. Let's look at this door. We haven't really looked at this yet. Alrighty. How many do we have now? We've got 2. Do anything with the towel, though? I don't think there was anything new here. Yeah, we got the moon, and the other one had a sun on it, but I don't know what that's about. Yeah, let's return to this room. Can't do anything. That one. We can't. That's what I thought. We already established that. I have a theory. Let me check the light itself. Sun and the moon. And we shine on here. We're in a 7. I've got my theory about what this means. This is the moon. Oh, 1. I believe this is the one that we gotta flush 7 times. I believe that was sometimes. Hope I'm good at counting. Oh, looks like that's... Looks like we did something. Hey, now this thing's open? No. I want to check the dang... this thing. You wasted a bunch of time because you returned to flush the toilet. How does that make you feel, okay? Can't do anything about that. I confirmed that the door there doesn't open. I think we've already done what we need to here. Yeah. Or I might miscounted this. 7. It looks like that's a yes. Okay, now we should be able to do something in the dark room. Is this open now? Yes, and there's 2 tiles. So, we remember seeing that thing on the toilet that said, like, E equals 14 or something like that. Got 4 tiles, and there's a bunch of tiles the same size. Well, if E equals 14, all these tiles say 14. Of course, logical step is to do that. In the E, it's converted into hexadecimal. You found it! That's a pretty straightforward room. Now where are we, though?
What the hell is this place?
Ugh, this room is really creepy.
Doesn't look like a place where you do much of anything pleasant in.
I think we ought to get the hell out of here now. Figures.
It's locked, isn't it?
We have to do some more puzzle solving.
I don't know why I thought this would be any different.
So, what is this room for, anyway?
Well, there's a chair in the center of the room.
Oh, looks uncomfortable to say the least. I'd rather not sit in it if I can avoid it.
Looks like it's placed over some kind of glass panel. Too dark to look through it, though.
This isn't dried blood on the tablecloth, is it?
Oh, what the hell is this? What are these tools for?
That's not something I even want to think about.
No doubt about it. This room's dangerous. Let's make our search quick so we can solve the puzzle and get the hell out of here. Come on.
Don't need to tell me twice, 7. As I thought, we've got 2 escape rooms back to back. Alright, well, let's get to it. The torture room. Well, that sounds pretty accurate. Happens if we... Not that simple. Okay, so we gotta make these 2 match up, it looks like. I think we gotta leave that one on. Boom. Easy enough. Operation is finished. Place subject in chair. And once we get past the preparation, then we'll discuss who gets to sit in the torture chair. At least that's part of the puzzle solved. Is there anything here? Oh, dang. Shiny. So we might want to return to that later. Can we find any tools here? We'll take that wrench with us, and I have a good idea of where we'd want to use said wrench. Get that off. Sun key. There's the obligatory key. Can we use these? No? Okay. Well, what about the chair itself? Oh. That's convenient. Don't think we're gonna need it, but it could be handy when we get back to the main area. What about this? I think we've done most of what we can. Can we press any of these buttons? Well, there's no way to know, as of now, which buttons we need to hit. I may sort of hint to that. Alright. I think we're done there. They flip these levers. Nothing. There must be some trick to that. What about this one? Oh, yeah, that is very different. EDBF. Oh, no. Hit the dang button. EDBF. Are chairs on? Can we flip this now? No. Alright. What's it say on the monitor, then?
Well, like we thought, it's not going to work unless someone sits in it.
How ironic that this would be the situation in which this slim, beautiful body is useful.
Lotus, are you sure? I can sit in it and you can solve.
Junpei's right. If we screw it up...
I'll be fine. Even if I fall in, the shark is already dead.
But...
No one likes an indecisive man, Junpei. I can still give you advice from the chair too, you know. I just don't want to stay in this room any longer than we have to. Go over to that screen and let's get this over with.
Alrighty.
Look, do you think you could do me one last favor?
Don't say last.
You're making me nervous.
Just listen. If something happens to me, I want you to tell my daughters. Tell them that I loved them very much. No, tell them that I will always love them.
daughters?
You've got kids?
Yes, I do. I suppose they're about your age, Junpei. They're twins. I had them when I was young after... well, some things happened. Their names are Nona and...
Wait! Nona?
Aoi, Light, and Nona. Those were their names. Well, some of them. The kids that were in the experiment.
But what the hell? What's wrong with you?
Oh. No way. It couldn't. Lotus, is your last name Kashiwabara?
How do you know that?
Are you serious? What the hell is this? There's no way you're that kid's mom.
That kid? Wait, what do you mean, that kid? Why are you acting like you've met her?
I have.
What?
Yeah, I met one of your kids.
When?
9 years ago.
Where?
On this ship.
Why were you...
It's not a short story.
Look, I don't care how long it is. Tell me, please, what happened here?
Fine, I'll tell you. But... And then... that was when... From there, it looked like... just as if... finally...
That's all
I remember from 9 years ago.
Oh my god. Everything I've been looking for the last 9 years. The person who had all the answers was right here.
Looking for?
Yes, that's right. 9 years ago, my daughters disappeared. Then 9 days later, they came back. They never told me what happened to them over those 9 days. I took them to the doctor, but I was told they hadn't been hurt in any way. Still, I was sure that they had been through something terrible. So I couldn't bring myself to force them to talk about it. If I did, then I'd force them to relive whatever horrors they'd been through. I didn't have any choice. I had to try and ignore it and move on. A few months passed. Gradually, they started to act like they always had, before they disappeared. They smiled and made jokes and did all the silly things kids do. It got harder and harder for me to ask them about what happened. How could I ask them to remember that? Eventually, I knew there was no way I could do it. But I'm still a mother. I couldn't simply forget that something terrible had happened to my children. So I decided I would investigate what happened on my own. I would find out what happened during those 9 missing days.
What did you find out?
Nothing. The police pretended to be concerned, but they didn't do anything. Once the 16 children who'd gone missing came back, things were just... even the media didn't talk about what had happened. I figured someone was probably paying or threatening them to keep their mouths shut.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals. No, probably something even bigger than that.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Have you heard of them before?
No. It's the first time I've ever heard that name. 7. How did you find out that Cradle Pharmaceuticals was connected to the kidnappings in the first place?
I figured finding out whatever the victims had in common would lead me to the culprit. That's what any good cop does.
What did they have in common?
Every single one of the kids who disappeared had gone to this one hospital at some point. The hospital was one of a bunch that were under the control of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. After that, it was just about connecting the dots.
The hospital.
The hospital?
For a while, I was trying to get some kind of information out of the kids at the hospital. One of them told a weird story.
What was it?
Have you heard about the Gansfeld experiment? I guess all these kids had to go through it while they were at the hospital. I think it was passed off as some sort of counseling.
What did you call it again?
Oh, the Gansfeld experiment. This is how it's set up. First, subjects Q and A are put into separate rooms, far away from one another. Then a series of video images are shown to subject Q, who is told to send the images to subject A by thinking about them. Subject A, on the other hand, is put in a large reclining chair and given a blindfold. With their senses cut off, A is asked to guess what images Q is looking at.
Oh, yes, I've heard of that. It's a famous telepathy experiment, isn't it?
Telepathy. That's how the experiment on this ship was supposed to work.
The experiment to control people, right?
Yeah. I don't know if any of the telepathy stuff really exists, but maybe someone from Cradle Pharmaceuticals bought into it.
Even if that is the case, I still don't get how that has anything to do with any of this. The Notary Game, Zero, why we were kidnapped. What does any of that have to do with telepathy? I know I brought all this up, but I have no idea. Maybe none of this stuff is connected after all.
No subject has been detected. Unless a subject is detected within 60 seconds, all power will be shut down.
We want to talk about this more. Can we talk about it later?
Is estimated to take 1 hour.
Yeah, we do not have an hour to spare.
If you wish to proceed with the experiment, please seat subject in the restraining device.
Whoa, that doesn't sound good.
Alright, in you go, Lotus.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going.
Oh, no, that's not what we...
Just hurry up and get it over with. Junpei, I'm counting on you.
Right. Lotus, please, tell me right away if you feel anything weird.
You worry too much. Now get on with it and be a man, or June's gonna leave you.
Lotus. Okay, let's do this.
Let's do that hint. Oh. Hello. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun, isn't it? We got to do something with both of these sides. We can flip them into position 1 or 2, or just have it off altogether. Okay. Let's start with this. Let's turn them all on. And go from there. So this side looks perfect. What about the other side? The other side's still missing. If we do that, int is not both are garbage. Damn it. Now let's flip this into position 1 as well then. Int says that's correct. On the other side, correct as well. Hell yeah. Easy enough. You got this. Let's leave. Found it. Congratulations.
The hallway goes to the left.
How's that flowchart looking? Oh, we're actually really close to the end.
Yeah, but I don't see any doors.
Guess we just need to keep going.
Right. Let's go.
An elevator.
Just what we need. Let's take this to C-Deck.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I know where we need to go. The door behind the central staircase. There was a sun symbol on the keyhole of that door. And I happen to have the sun key in my pocket right now. This should open that door.
Let's go!
Yeah.
What? Why?
I see. Things were a little too late.
What the hell?
What happened here?
What the hell happened? Clover. Nothing. She's dead.
Hey, what are you doing?
The key. Give me the sun key.
Why?
Why do you think? We have to get out of here before the murderer comes back.
The murderer?
Santa, Clover, and Ace. 3 people, 3 dead bodies. That means that the person who had killed them was... No. No, that can't be true.
Give it to me! Let's go! Open! Why?
What happened?
Nothing. Nothing happened. I didn't feel it unlock.
Oh no. Is it the wrong key?
I don't know. Maybe. It's open.
Someone already opened
What the hell is this?
Wait, you mean the door was already unlocked?
Why?
How would I know that? Whatever, let's just go.
What the hell is this door?
Very
I
large.
can't see anything that looks like a doorknob or switch or lever or card reader or anything. How the fuck are we supposed to open this?
We don't have a choice. We're gonna have to go back.
No, I'm not going back there. There is a murderer back there.
But I don't see any other doors.
It opened.
No way.
It opened by itself.
It's an automatic door?
Look, guys, I've got a really bad feeling about all this. The other doors were already unlocked, and this one's automatic. We haven't seen anything like this before.
Bad feeling. We've hit bottom. This can't get any worse. Shit!
Hey, Junpei!
Oh, it can get worse, apparently, Junpei.
I can't take this anymore. No one can. No. It's a lie. It's gotta be. This can't be real. No. It's impossible. If it's a dream, just wake up already. Someone please tell me it's all just a joke. I'm imagining things. Yep, that's it. This is all obviously a lie. It's a big, elaborate trick. An illusion or something. Or a dream. It's made up. Ah! Ah! Connie! Connie, hang on! Connie!
Jumpy?
Oh, man. Connie, there's so much blood. What the hell happened to you? How did this happen?
Jumpy, I'm sorry. I might not make it.
No way. No way I am going to let you die. I am gonna save you, I promise.
Thank you, Jumpy. Thank you so much for everything. I was really happy to see you again, Jumpy. Really happy.
Don't give me that I was crap. You're gonna see me again lots more times. You just gotta hang on, all right, Connie? You... Ow, what can I do? Damn it! What's that? A submarine? What on earth is a submarine doing here? That's it! Hang on, all right? There's a submarine over there. I'm gonna go see if it works.
No! Don't go! Please, don't go! Please, just stay with me, okay? I want to be close to you, Jumpy. When
Connie.
Jumpy, did you know you meant a lot to me when we were kids? I've liked you for a long time, Junpei. A really long time. Jumpy, do you remember how we hung out a lot when we were kids? We went to the pool and to the fair. Do you remember playing snowball at the school? They're all memories I'll never forget. All of those moments are treasures to me. I also wanted to go to a lot of other places with you. A lot more. But that won't happen now.
No. I mean, yes. Yes, it will happen. We'll go all sorts of places, Connie. You hear me? I promise. We'll go wherever you want.
Really?
Yeah, really. I swear.
That makes me happy. Really happy. Jumpy, I feel sleepy.
No, Connie, don't fall asleep.
Thank you, Jumpy. Thank you so much.
Connie! Connie! Connie!
Five times. 1 hour left then.
5 o'clock.
Could that be? Point. Everybody else should have been dead by this point. Ninth man died. Then there was Snake. There was Santa, Clover, and Ace. Then Seven and Lotus. June or Akane, and now Junpei. It's gonna be a mystery for another day, it seems, because we have reached our first ending, or we're gonna be calling it a day once the credits scroll by. Who ended up pulling all of us? There shouldn't have been anyone else, right? Well, whenever the next time is that we return to this, we may get some more answers. Problem is, it's gonna be a little while. Let me pull up my calendar even. So, to review what I say at the start of the stream, I've got an appointment that I have to go to on the 13th, aka next Monday. So I'm not going to be able to stream that day, potentially. Maybe it'll happen if I'm lucky, but I am not getting my hopes up for that. The 17th, that Friday, is when we're going to be resuming the Chrono Trigger race, I'm pretty sure, so I'm going to stream that instead. The 20th is when I'm going to be submitting my run for Joe and Mac. The 24th, I'm going to be gone from MomoCon. The 27th might happen depending on my mood, because that's going to be the day after I get back from MomoCon, so I might be pretty tired. So the next guaranteed time we're going to be playing this game, 31st, and that's going to be for a whole... Actually, 2 streams, I think. That sounds about right, because of other stuff I've got planned that we'll get to when we get to that. So basically, May is going to be a very barren month for game clearing, unfortunately. That's just how scheduling is. We all die by a yellow submarine. Reached one ending. This game has multiple endings. To experience all the endings, you need to play through the game multiple times. So, if you get a bad ending, that's fine, because this game is intended to be played through multiple times. We're playing the remake, which means we don't have to necessarily start from the beginning. Because, so in the original DS version, you had to start from the beginning. In the remake, however, you can use the flow chart to jump to wherever you've already been. So, we got the submarine ending. So, and there's a bunch of other question marks on here that you can see. So, when we come back to this game, whenever that may be, we're going to go down another path. The question is where we're going to start from, where we're going to jump into, all of that good stuff. But at the very least, there are other endings we can get, so god dang, we are going to go for another one, hopefully. The breakdown is... There are 6 endings in total, though I guess 2 are kind of rolled up into one in a way. That's the breakdown. I think at this point, I'm going to be aiming to get at least 1 ending per stream. Maybe even 2 in some cases. But I'll figure out pacing as time goes on. So, as stated, I'll see you in like a month for more of this. Or just, like, maybe I'll just do an impromptu Zero Escape stream to try and make up for the fact that we're not playing this officially for a while. Maybe that can be what one of the Tuesday streams will be dedicated to. Who knows? Night, guys.